Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a what's in my bag for 2025 to 2026 school year. I'm a junior now, so I'm very excited, and I really am trying to go with the theme of pink, green, and black for my colors, just a little bit of white. So I'm very excited. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy the video, and follow my TikTok and my Instagram. So let's get into the video. So for starters, I have my school bag, and it is in a nice pretty green color. I got green because of the fact that my uniform is gray, white, or green. Like, you get to decide what colors you want to wear. And because I am a junior now, I do get to wear a darker shade of gray skirt, and a gray top to match. So in order to go with that vibe, I did want a colored bag, so I ended up getting a green Coach one. In addition to the Coach bag, I am going to be using the bag that I used in freshman year. So this is the bag that I did use in freshman year, but it is really cute. It's the Coach City Tote, and I do recommend. It has lasted me since freshman year, and I do use it like to go to the airport and things. So this is the bag that I'm going to use when I decide to wear my green shirt or a different color shirt. For my hygiene kit, I am going to be using the Marc Jacobs beauty bag. It's pink, which I'm very happy about. I got this bag for my birthday, but I do recommend because it is very durable. I have been using it like over the summer for a purse, but it's not really a purse, so definitely recommend getting one. Now we're gonna go into the school supplies. Like I said, I was trying to do a pink, green, and white, black kind of thing with hints of gold and silver. Personally, I like silver because I just feel like gold doesn't match with my skin tone that well, but that's just me. So let's get into that. So to start off, we have some pink and green folders. You really can't go wrong with basic plastic folders, which is why I got these. I got 2 green and 1 pink. The reason for that is because I don't really plan on using folders that much unless I get a lot of handouts. But this year, a lot of the work is going to be on my Chromebook, so these are kind of just for my major classes, like my math, my science, and then an extra one just in case I have regular things like papers for my parents or anything like that. The next item is notebooks. I got a black and a pink one. One is for math and one is for science. Because last year I did use a math notebook, but I filled it up very, very, very quickly. So I feel like I am going to need a new notebook by around the second quarter because I take a lot of notes. The next thing is this big binder with binder dividers. I really like the pink color on this. It is very cute, and it's like a soft kind of a coquette kind of color, so I do like it, and it is very thick. However, the only downside to this binder is that it does not fit in my green bag. It only fits in my black bag, so I'm really only going to be able to bring it on days when I wear my black bag. It doesn't stick out that much in the green bag, but like you can still see it, so it's gonna really depend on how I feel that day. If I want to bring it in the green or the black, it's gonna be up to me. So yeah. The next thing I'm gonna get into is my little decorations for my locker and just things like that. So first, of course, you cannot go wrong with getting a whiteboard for your locker. It is the great thing to take notes. You know, if you have any reminders for the end of the day that you need, get a whiteboard. It is a very good investment. I had a whiteboard last year. Unfortunately, it broke, but it was like a lifesaver for me to remind myself of things. If I had homework due say morning and I needed to do it during study hall, I would always write it on my whiteboard. So I really recommend getting one for your locker if you have a locker. If you don't, then try to get one for your bag. I don't know, but these are a very, very good thing to have. Next, I have these golden pens to go in my locker. These are just, you know, for papers, pictures, anything that I kind of want to decorate it with. So I do recommend also getting some of these because they do work if you want decorations, you want to put something up. Just really good. Next, I got some Sony Angels. I got these two. I like to put Sony Angels on my Chromebook just because it makes me feel more lively. So I got one for my phone and one for my Chromebook. I do like them. I have a lot, but unfortunately a lot of the heads broke or I lost them. So I did get 2 new ones that I'm not gonna open until the first day of school. These are gonna stay in the package until the first day of school when I put them on my Chromebook or my phone case. So yeah. Next, we are going to get in what's in my pencil case. So I got this pink one. I do also like the color. It's a very kind of soft hot pink. It's like in between. So it's really cute and it does have a lot of space. And it's so to go in my pencil case. Of course, we have pencils for the pencil case. Next, of course, we have our pens. I got these Papermate pens just because I did use them last year and they work really, really, really good. And of course, I have highlighters. You cannot go wrong with the Sharpie highlighters. I like them. They work very smoothly for me, so I do recommend getting this brand. I do have this mini stapler. They unfortunately did not have it in pink, white, black, or green, but I do like the navy blue and I really feel like it's good because I had one last year and it unfortunately broke because I was playing with it. But this one will last me a long time. I do recommend getting one of these as well, only because you never know when you're gonna need to staple anything. The teacher could give you 5 pieces of paper and they don't have a stapler, so it's always good to have your own things. Next, in the pencil case, we have these paper clips. It's important to have paper clips. These ones are really cute to me. They're like silver and I like them a lot because like they're mini and it comes with 60, so it's kind of like if you need to put some, I don't know, index cards together, like it's gonna be easier with this. So I do recommend getting mini paper clips. And last, for the whole pencil case, is index cards. Bring index cards to school. Even if you feel like you're not gonna need it, it is always good to have some index cards because you never know. What if one time you need to make flashcards, you have a pop quiz one day, or you don't know what's going on? Always bring index cards. Index cards are a game changer and they could be a lifesaver in certain situations, so I do recommend getting you some index cards. Next, these really aren't for the pencil case, but we do have some post-it notes, of course. I have these big ones and I have these tiny ones because you never know if you want to take some notes in a notebook or if you want to pass notes in class. It's really up to you, but I do recommend getting the big and the little ones just because you never really know where you want it to go. You never know what you're going to need it for, and say you're in class and you need to post a note but you don't want to make a noise because you have to rip it to make a sound. I do suggest getting both, and this one came in rainbow and this one came in pink and blue and green. They're really cute, I think, so get some post-it notes. Next, I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to put in my little emergency girl bag, like to-go bag. It's going to be really a combination of a lot of things, you know, girl things, feminine products, really everything, down to things that really everybody does need. So yeah, for starters, I have some wipes. I feel comfortable bringing wipes because you never know what you're going to need to wipe down. There could be snot on a table, there could be germs in the air. You're really going to want some wipes for school just to keep you and other people safe. And these are hand wipes, face wipes, desk wipes. These wipes will really go for anything, so I do recommend getting some wipes. Next, of course, we have tissues. Bring tissues to school. Last year, the amount of times teachers did not have tissues in their classrooms was like crazy to me. So it's always good to have your own tissues, not just for you, but for anyone in the class who might need some. So I got these little mini packs. They're really tiny, and there's really nothing wrong or nothing bad about them. So I do recommend getting some. I got this whole pack for I think $4, which I think is a pretty good deal for 8 packs of tissues. So I do recommend getting some. Next, I might seem a little excessive, but I did get a first aid kit. I think it's important to have these because, again, you never know. Say you're doing lab and you cut yourself. I do recommend bringing this because you never know if someone needs a bandage. You never know if someone needs anything. You have it on you. Next thing, of course, I got is deodorant. Please bring deodorant to school. Please. we all sweat. We all take gym classes. We all do things in school where we might get sweaty. No matter how much deodorant you put on in the morning, you should always have a stick in your bag. If you do not feel comfortable sharing sticks with people, bring spray. Because no matter what, there is always going to be one person in the class and you might have to be that person to help them. So if you do want to share, get a spray deodorant. I haven't got mine yet, but I have to get one. This one is just for me. And I'm going to get another spray deodorant just in case I do need to share, because you never know. You have to help people out sometimes. So yeah. Of course, I have some lip gloss. This is the Moana Bath and Body Works. I like it. I'm pretty sure that the brand, like, they stopped selling Princess things, but this one is really good and it smells amazing. This is just in case I need some lip gloss or anything like that. So yeah. And speaking of lip care, I of course, I got some Aquaphor. Get Aquaphor. Aquaphor is a game changer. Aquaphor, even like Vaseline, anything. Carmax, Aquaphor, Vaseline, all of them work. Get at least one for your bag. Personally, I use Vaseline, Aquaphor, and Carmax like all together sometimes. So it's always good to have at least one of them on you. Say one day you forget it at home, okay, you have it in your bag or in your locker. So always bring an Aquaphor with you. Next, I have some lotion. I got the EOS lotion. It smells so good. Like, honestly, I didn't know that it smelled so good, but one of my friends suggested it to me, and I've been seeing all over TikTok. It really does smell so good, and it's so nice and like soothing. I have one of the big bottles that I use every day, and it's amazing. So I do recommend getting some hand lotion, EOS, whatever. It's really your preference. I, however, do recommend EOS because it is really good. Next, of course, we have sanitizer. Sanitizer is important, same as the first aid kit and anything hygienic. You never know what you are going to touch. You never know how dirty people's hands are. Always get some sanitizer. One last thing from my bag is a portable charger. It is so important to bring a portable charger to school, not only for you but for other people, especially when you use Chromebooks. The amount of times where I have forgotten to charge my Chromebook and I've had this is crazy. I recommend this one specifically. I got it off of Amazon. The brand says Charmat, and it comes with every single like cord, or most of them. You can charge anything and it lasts a long time. I've gotten my phone from say 2% to 50%, and this was only on like say 70. Like, it started at 100 and I went to 70 and I got 50% of my phone. It really does work. The only thing about it is it does take a little time to charge, but it is worth it. And it lasts me like the whole week. I probably charge this thing once a week and it lasts me throughout the whole school week. So I do recommend getting one of these for your phone, your AirPods, whatever you need. Get a charger like this. Alright, so there is one more bag that I got just because I wanted to for fun. It is the Kate Spade furry bag. It is so cute. And I feel like I can't even really use this for school because of how like small it is, and like I can't fit my Chromebook or anything. But I will use this when I have things like no uniform days or anything like that, any kind of activity. I will be wearing this bag, especially in the winter. It's gonna be so cute. So yeah. Alright guys, well that is my what's in my bag for 2025 to 2026 school year. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on those post notifications so that you guys get notified whenever I post. Make sure you follow my TikTok and my Instagram, and thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.
Hey, what we doing this? And I still take you, man, just put it outdoors. When we make love, we on the top of the moon.